This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Play action here on first down. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll get the first down yards before they...
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's sticky. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. He stays alive. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Catch made wide open way downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of a 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Green. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To the air, it's St. Clair. Going for his running back. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him up 3.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Turns it loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Hill.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Uses his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a 1st down.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks free. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs. They did it right there.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. With the catch, it's Roberts. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, knocked right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. What a move, and he's free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice play.
Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's St. Clair. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's another deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just
headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio
free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. And they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Here's the 2nd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Just time enough for one more play shotgun. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they've got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they jump on top here in the second half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's reeled in. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here. The stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Continues offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. Caught at the 30, still running. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Snap to the back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. So after the massive play, it's 1st down just outside the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
defense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Makes the catch. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Ducks will crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now.
Looking for a deep completion. intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Winston. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick dart to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.